The 2025 Renault Duster is a time capsule of automotive simplicity, but can it still stand out in today's market? After a decade-long wait, this rugged, no-frills crossover has finally arrived in Australia, carrying the legacy of its Dacia roots. Why the delay? Ateco, the company now handling Renault imports in Australia, made a bold bet on the Duster, a vehicle once dismissed by previous importers as unprofitable. But here's where it gets controversial. Did Ateco inflate the price to justify this gamble? Or is the Duster finally ready to prove its worth? When the $31,990 starting price was revealed, it felt like a rare moment of fairness in a market often plagued by price gouging. The UK's $19,380, $39,762 opening price only deepens the mystery. Why is this car so affordable in Australia? The Duster earned its reputation in Europe as a tough, no-nonsense machine, qualities often associated with Eastern European design. Dacia, the Romanian brand that launched the Duster, rebranded under Renault in 1999, but the car's DNA remained unchanged. Unlike some East European vehicles, the Duster balanced looks, reliability, and practicality, earning it a global following in countries like Brazil, India, and Russia. Its long-wheelbase B0 platform was a workhorse, and a 2017 refresh modernized it without sacrificing its core identity. The new third-gen Duster, unveiled in 2023, takes a big leap forward with the CMF-B chassis, offering sharper handling and more sophistication. This upgrade has upset some purists who prefer the Duster's austere white paint and steel wheels, but it's also a step toward broader appeal. In Australia, the Duster offers two powertrain options that feel like odd couples. The budget choice is a 1.3-liter turbo engine with a dual-clutch transmission, ideal for city driving. The pricier AWD version swaps the front-wheel drive for a 6-speed manual and a more rugged 1.2-liter 3-cylinder engine. Technically, both are mild hybrids, but the 1.2-liter AWD model's fuel efficiency, 5.76 liters per 100 kilometers, feels almost too good to be true, especially when compared to the 1.3 liters, 6.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Real-world costs might not differ much, though the 1.3-liter requires 91 RON fuel, while the 1.2-liter demands 95 RON. This subtle distinction could tip the scales for eco-conscious buyers. Both trims come in Evolution and Techno variants, with the front-drive Evolution starting at $31,990. The $5,000 gap between front-drive models raises questions. Why is the base model so cheap? Ateco's answer is unclear, but it seems they're banking on the low price to attract bargain hunters. For those prioritizing off-road capability or manual gear shifts, the AWD version is worth considering. However, the front-drive model feels faster, with a V-Box test showing 8.7 seconds to 100 kilometers per hour versus 11.1 seconds for the all-wheel drive. The front driver's torsion beam rear suspension isn't as refined as the AWD's multi-link setup, but it's far from flawed. Renault's use of torsion beams in high-performance models like the Renault Sport Megane hints at hidden expertise. The cabin is refreshingly utilitarian, with durable plastics, decent seats, and a modest touchscreen that supports Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. While the interior lacks luxury, it's functional and practical. The back seat feels cramped for adults, but is perfect for kids. The front-drive model's boot is significantly larger than the AWD's, 472 liters versus 358 liters, making it ideal for hauling gear. Weight differences are stark. The front-drive Evolution tips the scales at 1,309 kilograms, while the AWD version is 1,422 kilograms. This makes the front driver lighter, more agile, and easier to handle in Australia's varied terrain. Safety features are solid, If lane departure warning, 8 airbags, AEB with pedestrian detection, and ADAS settings. However, the Duster's Euro NCAP rating of 3 stars, 70% adult protection, 84% child protection is a sticking point. Disha argues that chasing higher ratings adds unnecessary cost to already safe vehicles, a debate that's been ongoing with Euro NCAP. The Duster's warranty, 5 years, unlimited kilometers, is standard. But the $2,100 prepaid servicing plan for the AWD model is a tempting offer. Is the Duster a fluke or a future classic? It drives well, looks good, and offers practicality without the gimmicks that plague many modern cars. The $31,995 entry-level price makes the front drive evolution an easy recommendation, but the AWD version has its place for those needing all-weather performance. The Duster's lack of frills is a deliberate choice, and it feels like a car built for the everyday driver. If you're looking for a reliable, budget-friendly option with a respected European badge, the Duster is worth considering. After all, sometimes the best cars are the ones that don't try too hard.